fast units on No Man's Sky. So, basically what we're going to do today, as you can see, we're on the space station. What we want to be doing is going to send hello to all the little pilots that are coming to the space station. What you want to do is go to buy items. Now, like me there, you'll see at the very top left, I've got 1.5 million. I didn't have that when I came onto the game, the first space station, but I realised something shortly after joining. What you'll notice is that these dynamic resonators buy for 32,469 per piece. Sometimes they'll have one, sometimes they'll have two, like so, but sometimes they'll have four. So what you want to do is you want to buy as many dynamic resonators as possible from each individual trader that comes in, and I will show you why very shortly. As you can see, I have no inventory slot, nothing taking up any inventory space whatsoever, apart from the dynamic resonators. You'll soon see why, and why it's so essential that you have as much inventory space as possible, because each one of these takes up a slot, and the more of these you can buy, the more profit you're going to get. But right now, we're just waiting for some more traders to come in. The game should see some coming in very shortly. As you can see, here comes another trader right now. All these traders, they're all artificial intelligence, they're all computer generated. Well, like I said, when a lot of the traders come in at the same time, it is very fast. You make a lot of profits. I think when I first came to this station, I think I was sitting around 200k maybe of units. Within half an hour to an hour, I was up 1.2 million, and that's not from killing anything, not from destroying the worlds, nothing. All you do is buy these resonators from right there, and what you'll see is these little stars here, which indicate that the pilot's favourite item. And we're in this buy section right now, so if we was to buy one of these, we would be paying 105% galactic average price more than what they're usually worth. So, for example, if I was to go to sell, you would find that he also buys them at that price as well. But because these dynamic resonators are highly priced, when you buy them at around 34,000, when a trader comes in, not every trader, but there are some, and quite a few I've seen, will come in and trade you 54,000 per one, so you make around 20,000 units per resonator that you sell, which is a pretty damn good amount for doing nothing but just selling an item and buying an item. Now, you can do more than one item. I mean, like we said in that one, it had other items for sale with the star next to it. Now, if we had an abundance of those, we could then place them in at that price, what they're selling them for, which is double the amount of unit price. But so far, for buying and selling in all the traders that have come into the starship, they're you're the only ones that I've actually seen that ask for the resonators. Like, I've only just started the game, but I can presume that later on in the game and further down the line that you're gonna need warp cells and so forth, and well, as you go to other starships, that there might be other space stations. There may be other traders that wish to buy other things off you. Right. Oh, hang on. It would not let me take off then. For some strange reason. What I'm going to do right now is come out of the space station and then go back in and show you what it's going to be like. Hopefully it's going to refresh the brains of people coming in, because before I started this tutorial, the amount of traders that were coming in and out was unreal. Near enough every platform was filled up. Let's try up here, see what's up for sale. See in here as well, in the outpost, they do buy and sell items in here, but I don't. Oh yeah, see, suspension fluid. Now, I made a big mistake on that. I thought that they would buy for 43,968 as well, but that's not the case. So never buy the suspension fluid, because it doesn't work. Because when you sell an item, if you have a look there, suspension fluid, 2,299 per piece, but yet that's 109% galactic average more than what you would be able to sell it. So I would only presume that you'd be able to make them and sell them, and that would like give you larger amounts of units. I don't know. This is another thing as well I've noticed. I mean, I like to collect this stuff, because right now my mining tool can't mine it. And I think, if I can quickly show you, you need it for this range booster. And obviously to have a range booster with +3 on it would be damn decent. For all those I've played it anyway. I think I can hear some ships. Maybe not. Well, I think I've scared them all off. Turned on my broadcast and they've all gone. Not a single one. Well, all I can say is so much for saying this was a fast way of making money. So far I've done a 9-minute stream and tutorial video on YouTube, and I've not even showed you what I wanted to. There is nothing. Oh, that's pants. Absolutely pants. Once I've got to save it. I wonder if I can save it and come back on the game. I'll show you. Guess I can't save it in no section. I do need to save it, because if I was to quit right now, I would lose the 1.5 million that I've got. And that's not a good idea. I don't think there's a safe place here. I really do think I'll have to go fly down to the planets and save it. Yeah. Fly down to a planet and save it and come back up. Hopefully what I want to show you, I'll be able to. I mean... Ooh, that's a lot of people. Why? If there's aliens about, why can I not do that? Right, sod it. Where's that planet? I know I've already discovered it. I'll go down and land on it. There's a safe right there. This ship itself as well, it's I think a 20 slots, so a 20 slot ship. I mean, it's not that ideal when you've got that many things to add into it. I mean, it looks pretty. Right, good, pretty. Well, let's have a look. Here's some iridium. Off planets. If that's the space station. I think it is. It's cool that you can see the space station from the ground. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, let's hope we can show you what I mean now when we go into this. Yeah, see? There comes one now. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I think it just needed a save. See, there's another one there where my arrow is on the thing, and I think there's another one. Yep, there's another one. I think coming in. So you've got this guy here. Let's have a look at him. So this big Gek Joy Trading. I always start with buying. For some reason, it works out better. So that's all that I wanted from that guy, is the resonators. Can't talk to the arse end of that ship. Won't let me. So if I go to buy items, oh, here we go. See, this is what I was trying to tell you. So if you go to sell items now, we have in total 7 resonators in our stash inventory, and they sell for 54,116,000 units per item, with a 96.8 galactic average plus. So we sell, and we sell all of them. And if you look at the top and left hand side, you'll see that now we have 1.681695. So we've just gained 180,000. So 180,000, I'm not quite sure. $181,000. So look, you buy them at 32,469. Buy 2 of them, and if we can get back to that other ship, oh, there it goes. Never mind. Before it takes off, we can sell them for 54,000, 51,000, whichever it was. So we're making at least 20,000 units per thing without doing anything. All you do is buy, and then when you come across one that has a star next to it when you're buying, that's the one you sell to. So this guy has got 4 of them. Of course I'm going to buy them. See what I mean about how fast they're landing? But also doing this fast unit making tool will allow you to purchase any of these ships that you want. So like, look, Resonators got a star right next to his, so he's buying them for a shitload of money. So we want to go to sell 54,116 each for 487,000 units. You look at the top, we're at 1.8 million now, from the quick 1.5 million that I was showing you when we first started. So as you can see in the background as well, the ship's landing in the docking bay as we're speaking. Each one of them has a fresh income of these items, and each one of them will either sell you or buy them off you. I mean, even if you buy one, it's nothing to be disgruntled about. I mean, for every one you buy, you make around 20,000 units. Guaranteed. And that's without farming any items or monsters on the town, on the floor, on the planets. So we want to sell items to this guy, just because he's going to buy them. And as you can see, the units there, 1.9 million now. It's nice little profit maker. So this guy, you can buy 2 of him for 64,000, but then you can sell them for over 100,000. I know which one I will do. So for any of you that actually watch this, I hope you actually make it to the end of the video, because after all, why wouldn't you want to? And if you do like how I discovered how to make this so much, how to make this much units, hit the subscribe button. Be much appreciated. So buy number 2 from this guy. As you can see, there's a ship taking off and a new one landing every second. Well, so this guy wants to buy them. So the ones that we've already bought, we'll quite happily sell to him. So we have 6 of them right now, and they sell for 324,000 units. And if you look at the very top left hand side of my screen, you'll notice we just got an achievement called Diamond Age. 2 million units. So we've just gained 500,000 units from doing absolute jack shit. It's running back and forth from ship to ship. So if we go to this one, oh, it's got 4 units for sale. There's a cool 80,000 profit. And if we wanted to, we could even buy a ship off him. But we don't want to, because it's only a 22 slot. Which means it's weak, and small, and puny. This guy will sell me 2. Isaac. Broke Isaac. We've got over 2 for sale. So yeah, we're buying these resonance items. There's no wrong amount to buy of them. I mean, times may get slow. You might think, I've got a full inventory of them now, and there's no one coming to offer me double for them. Just be patient. One will always come along. I'm gonna give me 4. So we should have a large stockpile of them right now. If not full. Spent over 500k on these. Because if you remember, we've just got our 2 million units achievement. And yes, they are achievements, because I am playing normal mode. So as you can see right there on my screen, I have a lot of dynamic resonance, or resonators. Only enough for another one. But I can also change. This guy might want to buy them. And his friend over there sold him. Oh. So as you can tell, we are full. So what we can do is transfer. As many as it's going to let us. Into my ship's inventory. Oh, probably all of them. And then we're going to go back into this guy because he still had some for sale. Why wouldn't you want more? As you can see it, we didn't actually reach the one on the far right hand side because we were too busy trying to transfer all them items across. But then there's another guy here, so we want to buy items. And he's got another 2 for sale. Awesome. But obviously, because we're in a space station, we never need to worry about our oxygen level, or shield, or anything tampering with us while we're doing this. As you can see right now, this guy wants to buy them. So that's very good news for us, because if we go to sell, we can sell 4 there. Oh, well that's not good, because we're down. It won't let us taken from our suit. So if we pull, and then go back to him and speak to him. And sell items. You'll see we have 21 of them, and we can sell them for 1.1 million. If you have a look at the units at the very top left, now we have 2.5 million. If we really wanted to, we could buy his ship right now. With a cool 25 slots. But I don't like the look of it. It looks horrible. This is like a giant red dragonfly kind of on the ship. This one. And I got another achievement. I think that might have been for hitting 2.5 million. Excuse me. This guy wants to sell me 4, and I will accept. This thing shouldn't be allowed to fly. It doesn't even have any wings. It's not even symmetrical. It's not even. Ugh, no. Let's have a look how much size it's got. But it has got a cool 28 slots. $28 slots for 3.3 million. Decent amount. Oh, this guy wants to buy them. Sell items to Lifeform. $2.7 million units. I mean, it's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, this one, look, like a lot of you like myself won't have the warp reactor. This comes with a warp reactor for 2.3 million, and it's a 26 slot. So that's a lot of storage unit. Because obviously we can't create our own ships yet. So we're relying on more or less the fact that we've got to buy everyone else's. So we could buy 4 of these from him. And you never know. In the next one, you might want to buy him. It's been one of them nights. There you go. He wants to buy them. So what we do is sell items. What should we have bought them for? We just sold them for. Straight away. Buy 4 units. See the ships. I mean, they last for so long in the place, but they're not here for that long. And once you come out and looked again, you tend to have missed them before you can even get to them. So this one's buying them. I'm going to go to sell. Sell the 5 units, which should have hit us over. Oh no, not quite. Not quite near. We're near to the fucking 3 million mark. We're not quite there yet. My little cute ship in the background. Right. Buy that one from him. Not a lot, but if we was to sell it on one of these high expensive selling ones, I'd get my 3 million straight away then. Economics 101. Or is it Economics 101? So these are the big ships I like. And this ship here is going to be my next one. It's not really pretty from the front. It looks like a badass. It just looks bigger, 10 times bigger than the rest of them. Let's have a look how big it is. Oh wow, 12 slots. Go away. That was terrible. I've seen those with a 28 slot though. That's what I want. I think that's a maximum. Oh, he wants to buy them. So that's the maximum you can get at the minute. It's 28 slots. Ah, 25 again. In case you're wondering, this isn't the same person I've just spoken to. See, it's got a fresh lot of 4 to sell. So look how big it is. 29! Wow! I think that's the largest so far that I've seen. I don't think it's the max though. I think you got 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I think 35 is the maximum slots you can get. But I've not seen one. I think he's the largest I've seen so far. 29 slot. Like I said, so far per unit, and like every single one of these has one. It's just a better slotted item to get the fastest income so far that I've found. Like, I mean, he's got 3 there for 97,000. It's just ridiculous. I mean, everything else, I mean, just ignore them. Ignore the suspension fluids, because it like right there, it costs you 21,000 each, or 22,000 to buy one. But when you go and sell them, you sell them for 1,000 units per one. It's ridiculously bad. I mean, it's not even funny how small amount you actually get of those. I wonder if this is the same person who's been there a while. If it is. Yeah, that is. I mean, I would buy that if I had the funds. Well, I think 3.3 million is quite a lot of money. Ooh, I will buy you. See these things? For me, I find them rare. So whenever I see them, I always buy them. But it's not often I actually do. But now I can put my +3 range onto my multi-tool. Oh, there we go. This guy wants to buy them. So we sell items to Lifeform. And we have a grand total of 10 for 541,000. So there's our 3 million mark. Ooh. But obviously, don't buy don't do this little trick. If you're going to just spend the entire earnings of it before you've got even any more of the items, just to continue doing it. Like, if I was to go and spend the 3.2 million now, where would be my funds to buy any more? Doesn't make sense. So if, like me, you're tired of farming for units, and you're tired of having no inventory space, definitely do this little trick. Do this little trick, buy yourself some of these resonators, sell some, buy some, and sell some. Because, believe it or not, you do make some money doing it. See, 4 for sale. But, excuse me. The shipper comes in it, and there's one at the back just landing. It's like a robot with a big hammer fist about to smash on the right hand side of it. Hook flush. We've already been to this one. Should soon find out if we have already been to this one. No, we haven't, because this one wants to buy. It's supposed to sell, and then sell 17 for 901,000 or 919,000 units. So right now we're sitting on 3.6 million units. Look at that. It's just real easy to actually make money on this. Like, I would presume that you could there is another way of making money fast, but I'm yet to find that. Attendant aft. Buy items. Nope. He's selling. Sell the units. There's more and more people wanting to buy these little things now, rather than sell them. Oh, this guy wants 4 of them. Wants to sell me 4 of them. I'll quite happily take them. At the beginning of the game, I was like, well, how do you even make units on this? I mean, it's quite evident what you've got to do it, but it'll take a long time. If I wanted to get the profit I've just made from doing 2 little trades from that ship to the other one, I'll have to have mined fucking thousands of fucking iron. And who has the inventory space for that? Not me. Navigator Dan Delaney. All units. Oh. I don't think it says. That last ship said number 2 on the side of it. I'm just wondering whether that's corresponding to the difficulty of the actual class of it. Just on some of the doors around here. I'll access clearance to get them. What is it telling me what to even do? See if we can hit the see if we can hit the 4 million mark before I've got to go, because I do have to go very soon. That was my goal this evening. Well, not this evening, but within the last 49 minutes of me streaming, the last 20 minutes or so. Yeah, the last 30 minutes or so. Has it been? No. About the last 25 minutes or so we've been making some serious money. Like we said. All you do is buy these dynamic resonators and then sell them on. Only in the ones with the star on though. Ooh, that's a cool looking ship. Looks like it's made for trouble. If it's cheap and it's higher than a 26, 27, I might buy it. Let's have a look. Make an offer for the life ship. It's 28. I don't have the technology for a warp drive. Get a phone call, ignore that. That's too weird. Well, I know for a fact next time we come across any of these traders don't want to buy them. A 90% increased profits for me. Oh, there we go. Sell items to Lifeform. Bring Radabomb. Look at the very top left hand side. 4 million units. Ta-da. Well guys, it's been exciting. A little experience. I will leave you with the knowledge of making millions of units in a very short amount of time. It's been Toxic Overlord. Thank you, and see you next time.